Everybody, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the Benji channel. Today we are going to be talking about some three big, kind of not moves, but big things that happened in the NBA as of a couple days ago. And before we get into this video, I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you would like to see from this channel, because I'm still trying to figure out everything. But just if I can get some feedback from people watching this video. Recently one of my videos got to 44 views. Really happy for that, and we're pushing 30 subscribers, so that's really good. Right now we're going for 100, and then we're gonna shoot for 2, and then 3, and then 400. You know, go up. We're on the road to 1K right now. Hopefully by next June we can get into it. But with that being said, let me know what else y'all want to see out of this channel. It's still a new growing channel. And let's get into it. So with our first one right here, we have Paulo Banchero getting a $287 million extension with the Magic for 5 years. Now, I think this is a great move from the Magic. They're not pulling the Nico Harris type deal and trading him away or getting him out of there. That is their star player, in my personal opinion. Paulo for some reason, he's one of those guys that he goes so under the radar that you really ever think of him unless you're watching the games. You rarely ever think of him, and it's kind of insane to me, I'm not gonna lie, because Paulo is, how do I put this? He's a great player. He's a young and up-and-coming star in this league. He is really efficient from three. He's really efficient from post, from inside the paint. You know, it's hard for guards to guard him when Paulo's standing at, 6'6", 6'7". I think I'm even lowballing that. I know, call me a casual. But that is a really good move. I think the Magic, if they can get some more help around Paulo, I think he has the potential. I think the Magic have the potential to become a really good contender in the league. And in the era of no repeat champions, that's not a bad thing to see. I will say this: the Magic have a little bit of ways before they can get to the championship status, and by a little bit, I mean like a marathon. But Paulo is their key factor into this team, and I believe that he is going to be the key factor leading into the future of this team, because he's still young. He's still under 23, I think. Again, call me a casual, but he's pretty. It's a solid extension right there. I'm glad the Magic got that going for him, and yeah, in all honesty, I just think that's an all-around good deal. You'll see the grade up here or right here, but I will say that is a solid, in my opinion. That's an A. We're not doing pluses anymore. We're just doing A, B, C, D, F if you genuinely are that bad. But yeah, I think that's a really good move. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, y'all. I'm recording from my phone and it popped up that it was low battery. But now, with that being said, let's get into Chet Holmgren, my guy from OKC. That's my guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy that we did this. $250 million for 5 years. That is really good. Now, again, Oklahoma City is going to have, in the future, they're going to have a problem with this new salary, with this new apron stuff getting implemented into the NBA, but that is a really good move. I do think they're going to have to shake up some things in their team within the next 1 to 2 years, maybe after this season or in the middle of this season, or for sure the 2027 season. I think Hartenstein's going to be out of OKC, as much as I hate to admit it, because I love Hart, but I think Hartenstein's going to be out of OKC in a little bit just based off of his contract. And then obviously OKC's going to pay J-Dub, and they're going to try and pay Dort. So it's really on keeping this young core together as much as they can and maybe trying to repeat, maybe trying to win another championship in 2 years. But I think that is a great deal. 250 for 5. That's a great deal. Chet, you saw it in the postseason a little bit. He struggled from beyond the arc, when normally in the regular season he was doing pretty good from beyond the arc. But with that being said, he still is. When he lacked from 3 point range and all of that, and shooting wise, he recovered on the defensive end, leading our team in blocks, leading our team in rebounds at one point. The finals, oh my God, he was such a key factor in the finals with him having to either guard Miles Turner, Obi Toppin, one of those guys, Thomas Bryant whenever he got in, which he didn't really get in that much, but Thomas Bryant, to guard all of those guys, especially Obi. Obi's so athletic, and he's just all around an explosive player. Chet did really good. He was defensive from perimeter, defensive from the interior. He was getting boards, pushing the ball down the court. I think that's a really good move. And personally, I think from OKC that is another A. I don't think we expect anything else, but I do think that's an A for OKC. And honestly, that's just an all-around great move. So now with this move, not move, but another extension, D-Book for $145 million for 2 years, which D-Book is coming to the latter half of his career. It's crazy to think that he started his career in 2015, 2016. He's a 10-year man. In my mind, he's still he just dropped 70. It's crazy. In my mind, it's insane. But D-Book 145 for 2 years. Now this is interesting because the Suns, I think that's a great move. It's not that expensive for D-Book, honestly, when you see guys like Paulo and Chet getting the 200, mid upper 200 millions, the M's, but D-Book for 145 for 2 years, I think that's a really good deal. Obviously, they just acquired Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks from Houston, which I think that's going to pair well. I think the duo of Jalen Green and D-Book is going to pair well. I think all around the Suns team, I do think they're still good. I don't think they're necessarily contenders, but I honestly think they're going to kind of improve better than what most people think they will. I think they're going to be better than they were when they had KD. Because in my personal opinion, these past years, so as an OKC fan, I have a love-hate relationship with KD, but I will say that he's a great player. There's just no way. One of the best players to ever touch a basketball and ever to play in the NBA, bar none. But I will say that the past years with yes, he took the Nets to the Eastern Conference Finals, but with the Suns, there hasn't really been much success there, honestly. He's underperformed. After Golden State, he's underperformed everywhere he's gone, in my personal opinion. And that's not bashing him or anything. He's still good. He's still putting up good numbers. He's still a big role to the team, and I think Houston's going to be great. But I think with D-Book and Jalen Green, I think that's going to be a lot of the offensive side of things. And then obviously, as much as I don't like this man, Dylan Brooks, he's just a great defensive player. He'll get into your players' heads. I think with that new group, I think that all around, this is going to be a good move for the Suns in the future. I think that, excuse me, by the way, sorry about that. I think that they're going to be a second round, maybe. I think second round can. Yeah, see, I don't know. I really don't. I want to say second round contender for the league next year, but I think it's gonna take time to develop that chemistry. So it might be first round exits for them, but I still think they're gonna make a playoff push. I think they're gonna be good. I think D-Book's gonna have a lot more control in his hands now that KD's gone, because obviously D-Book was the main ball handler throughout that entire stint without KD since he got there. And then KD comes in, and I think they did play good, but I think all around that it's going to be it's going to be D-Book being the main ball handler, and I think that's when he's at his best. So I'm going to give that one a nice. We have all A's across the board. The Suns, D-Book, I mean, yeah, that'll be an A. That'll be an A. I shouldn't have took away the minuses, but that'll be another A. I'm not going to lie. I like this move a lot from all the teams. And the Suns pairing up Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks with D-Book and Phoenix, it's just one of those things. Like, I think it's going to be a great move. I think they're going to make a playoff push, and I mean, we'll see. We'll see when this season rolls around how everything's looking. Obviously, you can't really judge much off of the first couple games, but I think it's going to be good. Yeah, that gets an A in my book. Now, with that being said, that is the video for today. It's just a short, quick one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry I haven't been posting as much. I've been really busy. Some stuff in my personal life has came up. And I'm going to be trying to upload as much as I can. So, with that being said, remember, keep God first. God bless y'all. I hope you have a great day, and peace.